Hello, myself Komal Davda from LP Savani Vidya Bhavan. Today start the second chapter, hardware and software. In this chapter, we will discuss on the hardware, commercial hardware devices, software, types of software, scanning and defragmentation. Now start with the hardware. The computer system consists of two main components. One is hardware and the software. First we will discuss on the hardware. The physical component of computer system that we can see and touch are called the hardware. The hardware devices include input and output devices, storage devices and the central processing unit. Let us now learn about some more input and output devices that are used in mainly for commercial purpose. Now start the next topic, commercial hardware devices. In that, first discuss on the input devices. Input devices accept input from the user and convert it into a form of that the computer can understand. These devices include barcode reader, magnetic ink character reader, optical reader and card readers. Now start the next topic, barcode reader. See the image of the barcode. You may have seen that type of barcode on products such as grocery item and clothes. The barcode is a unique combination of vertical bars that represent a product information such as price and place of manufacture. The cashier uses a barcode reader to scan the barcode on the each purchase item, which is entered as an input into the computer. The computer uses the barcode to identify the product. Now the next is magnetic ink character reader. A magnetic ink is a special ink that contains a magnetic particle of iron oxide. A magnetic ink character reader can scan a character printed in a magnetic ink. This technique is called the magnetic ink character recognition. MICR is used extensively in bank. This is because the magnetic ink characters are difficult to forge, making them ideal for making and identifying check. See the image of the check. The check usually have a check number, bank code and branch code printed in magnetic ink. This information is scanned by the magnetic ink character reader and check are sorted city-wise or branch-wise. Now the next topic is optical character reader. What is the use of this device? An optical character reader is a device used to enter printed or handwritten text as an input into a computer. The process first produces a digital image of the text. Then the character recognition software is then used to convert this image character codes that can be understood, stored and processed by the computer. This technique is called the optical character recognition. Now the next topic is optical mark reader. An optical mark reader is a device capable of reading printed forms with a boxes or circle that can be filled with a dark pencils or ink. Now how it is works? When light beam is passed through such a form, the marked area reflects less light than the unmarked ones. This way the optical mark reader recognizes the boxes or circles that are filled. This technology is called the optical mark recognition. The OMR is commonly used for checking answer sheet in the objective type examination that have multiple choice question. Now the next topic is card reader. A card reader are used for reading information on card such as magnetic strip card and the smart card. Now the magnetic strip card. A gift card are an example of the magnetic strip card. See the image of the magnetic strip card. Information in the form of number and character is magnetically stored on the magnetic strips. When a card is swiped through a magnetic card reader, the information is read quickly and accurately. Now the smart cards. A smart card is look like a magnetic strip card but contain a small chip instead of the magnetic strip. See the image. Most of the credit and debit card issued by the bank nowadays have both chips and magnetic strips. They store more data than the magnetic strip card. A smart card reader can read and write data on the card. Now the next topic is output devices. Output devices convey information from the computer to user. Now let us discuss output devices such as the LCD projector, Braille printer and plotters. Now liquid crystal display projector means LCD projector. The LCD projector shows the output from a computer on a large screen. See the image of the LCD projector. It is commonly used for displaying presentation during the meeting and conferences. Now the next is Braille printer. A Braille printer or embossers produce Braille printout of computer files. It works with a software that translates a text to Braille. Now the next is plotter. A plotter is a printing device that is used for creating high quality graphics, charts, graphs, tablets and diagrams. A plotter uses inkjets to create a graphic on paper or polyester film. Now they are commonly used in computer-aided design and computer-aided manufacturing for printing plan for houses, car parts, machinery, etc. The plotters are of four types: drum plotter, micrographic plotter, inkjet print plotters and flatbed plotter. In the image you can see that the image of the drum plotter and flatbed plotter. Now start the next topic, software. The term software refers to a computer programs that are needed for running or operating a computer system. A program is a sequence of step-by-step instructions to perform a particular task. A software is an essential component of a functional computer system. Now, what the software do? A software commands the hardware about what task to do, how to do it, and when to do it. Now, the next topic is types of software. A software can be classified as shown in figure. A software that is classified into three parts: system software, utility software, and application software. The system software again classified into the operating system, device driver, and language translator. The application software again classified into general purpose software, customized software. Now the next topic is system software. What is system software? A system software refers to a program designed to control the operation of a computer system. This program assists in running application program. A system software can be divided into operating system, driver, and language translator. Now the operating system. An operating system is a master control that runs the computer. It controls the flow of signals from the central processing unit to the various parts of the computer. When the computer is switched on, the operating system is the first program that gets loaded into its memory. Some popular operating systems are Windows, Linux, Unix, and Mac OS. Now, let's more discussion on function of operating system. The main function of an operating system are device management, memory management, run software, processor management, file management, and security. Now, device management. An operating system controls the working of all the input and output devices. Memory management means an operating system assigns a memory to various programs whenever required. It also frees the memory when it is not in use. Run software means an operating system runs the application software like Paint, MS Word, MS PowerPoint, etc. A processor management means an operating system manages the working of the processor, allocating job to it. A file management means an operating system keeps the track of the information regarding creation, deletions, transfer, copy, and storage of files in an organized way. Security. It provides security by means of password to prevent misuse of a computer. Now the next is device drivers. A driver is a computer program that enables a computer to interconnect with hardware devices such as printer or pen drive. A language translator. A language translator are a program that translate a computer programming language into machine language program. The computer language program is called the source code, whereas the machine language program is called the object code. Now the next topic is utility software. A utility program designed to do maintenance work on the system or on a system components. Utility includes the following: antivirus, backups, compression, and disk defragmenter. Now first discuss the antivirus. An antivirus software detects and removes the malicious means harmful program from the computer. The example are McAfee, Quick Heal, Norton, etc. Now the backups. This is the process of recovering data in case of damage or accidental loss. Occasionally a hard disk may fail, resulting in the loss of all the files stored in it. Hence, an intelligent user keep his file on backup storage devices so that the original file can be restored at the time of such failure. The example are CD, flash drive, etc. Compression. It is the process that shrinks a file so that less disk space is occupied. This file cannot be read directly, must be decompressed to their actual form before use. The example are WinZip, PKZip, 7-zip, WinRAR, etc. The disk defragmenter means sometimes the operating system store a large file as a small fragments at a different places on the hard disk. This result in a longer time to read the file. A disk defragmenter scans the hard disk or fragmented file and stores them at one place. Now the next topic is application software. The system and the utility classes of the software relate more to the computer themselves rather than the user. Application software is designed to help user to do specific work on the computer. General purpose software. A general purpose software is a class of application software which is designed to carry out a broad range of interrelated tasks to help a common user. Some examples are word processing application, spreadsheet application, database management system, desktop publication application. Now start with the word processing application. They help us to create professional looking document quickly and efficiently. It provides many features to change the text in desired manner. You can easily add, delete, rearrange or beautify the text and produce a hard copy of the document as required. The example are MS Word, WordPad, OpenOffice.org, Writer, etc. Using this software you can create your document and use this all the function. Now the spreadsheet application. It helps to perform calculation and display the data in form of chart to analyze in a better way. It is used to creating a document to manage and organize the numeric data. The example are MS Excel, Apple iWork, Lotus 123, etc. The next is database management system. It helps us to arrange and store the large amount of information in an organized way. You can easily create, add, find, update, sort, search, print and retrieve the information stored in database. The example are MS Access, Oracle, etc. Now the next is desktop publishing application. It helps to both text and graphic features to design professional documents like newsletter, printed forms, advertisement, books, brochures, poster, magazine, etc. The example are CorelDRAW, PageMaker, InDesign, etc. Now the next is customized application software. A customized application software is a tailor-made software designed to meet a specific user requirement. Customized software application examples are inventory management system, payroll system, hotel management system, reservation system, weather forecasting system. The inventory management system used to keep a record of the items. The payroll system is used to keep the record of employees' salary. The hotel management system to manage a hotel booking, administration, billing, etc. Reservation system to allow a reservation of air tickets, railway tickets or bus tickets. All of you see that type of this reservation system. Railway tickets, nowadays the railway tickets are booked online. This is called the customized application software. A weather forecasting system to forecast the weather on the basis of collected data.